Hi everyone and welcome to Service for the Community. I'm your host Matt Blow. Today we have Jeff Lichty from Rotary, Kathy Middleton from Optimist Club, and Anita Andes from Garden Club. How is everyone today?
We're great. Very
Good. Let's start with you, Jeff. Let's talk about the youth exchange.
Yes, this is one of my favorite programs, if not my favorite. It's a chance for a Clarkston student to go overseas, any one of 30 different countries, most of Europe, South America, Japan, Taiwan, the Philippines. So lots of exciting places to go. And the student goes and accepts the idea that there will be a student there for an academic year. So roughly August. Oddly enough, most places in the world start school in August. So they leave in August, they spend the year there, they live with 3 different host families while they're there, attend school, they're expected to do as well as they can. Depending on your language, that's either going to be really hard or fairly easy to do, but they study. And during that time period, they stay with 3 different host families.
Is there a specific reason they do 3 different host families?
Yes. The primary ones give you 3 different life experiences. So maybe one family, you're sharing the family with a couple brothers and sisters, and the next family, you're by yourself. One family, you're living in a great big house with a yacht anchored on the lake.
Sure.
And the next family, you're in a typical suburban situation.
Right. Interesting.
And the final thing it does, if there's something happens, there's 2 backup families. Dad gets in an automobile accident, probably a little too much stress for that family. We've got 2 backup families to go to.
Makes sense.
So, but primarily it's just 3
Just
different
to get
life
as much
experiences.
experience while you're there for that year.
And you'll come back fluent in the language, which
That's
is
awesome.
not going to hurt getting into college at all.
No.
In fact, we've got quotes from a couple university presidents saying that if you have this in your resume, you stand a better chance of getting into their institution.
Wow.
So it's a real plus. As far as the student goes, the state of Michigan has so many language or requirements for classes now that probably it's going to be hard to get a full year of credit back. But that'll be up to the 2 principals, and usually they can work it out. And if not, the experience is just phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
So that's our push right now, is trying to get that information out, get people signed up.
Is there certain deadlines, like they have to apply by a certain date, you just kind of accept them year round?
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. Yes, the application is online, and it's a real bear of an application. You need dental records and school records and medical records and a recommendation from a teacher. You got to write an essay. Your parents have to write an essay.
So even the parents have homework on those?
Yes.
Okay.
And then that is all due by November 15th.
November 15th.
And then the club will interview you, and we are looking for why are you going? Mom doesn't like your boyfriend is not a good reason to go. It has happened, but that's not a good reason. And are you mature enough?
Sure.
So those are the 2 reasons. Then on December 3rd, we bring everybody together, and if you take 50, 60 Rotary clubs, put them together, that's a district. So we bring everybody that's applying in this district. They go for an interview process there, and there we interview the parents. And surprisingly enough, sometimes the student has just told the parents he or she has applied for this the night before. Not too often, but once in a while she's kept it hidden. And so anyhow, we interview the parents. Are they on board with it? Are they backing it? And then around January, they'll know where they're going, which country they're going. Around March, they'll know the family they're going to. And
is it common that the parents of the child that's going take a kid in, or is it kind of a separate?
It's common, but it's not a requirement.
Okay.
Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's not convenient for that to be the family. But we hope the family will do that, or at least help us find some host families.
Right.
Because it is an exchange program, if we send one student to Italy, we need to accept a student from Italy. And there's lots of kids that want to do this. We have many more that'd like to come than we send. So we're hopeful. Right now, I already have 1 application from a Clarkston High School student.
Awesome.
Another application from a Clarkston family, but he goes to the International Academy. And I've got 2 other ones that are thinking about it. So hopefully we'll get 3 or 4 kids to go overseas this year.
Is there an average that you guys strive for, that you often hit, or?
There's 2 words there: strive for and what we hit. Probably Clarkston High School sends out a student about every other year.
Okay.
So we're really weak on that. I'd like to see 2 or 3 students a year.
Sure.
And we've made some progress, both with the school and some teachers are backing us now. They know about the program, so hopefully we can get the word out and we'll get a few more applications.
Awesome. Awesome. Kathy, let's talk about Friendly Forest.
Okay, Friendly Forest is coming up October 15th. It's a Saturday, and it's in cooperation with Independence Township Parks and Rec, and then they've added and seniors to their logo. But they're doing all of the footwork, getting the sponsors.
Sure.
Optimus provides all the volunteer help.
Okay.
So we have about 44 junior optimists from the high school that will be dressing up in all the costumes, and then maybe another 20, 24 Optimist members who will be manning different things and helping with the flow of the kids.
Okay. What kind of activities are at Friendly Forest?
Well, it's kind of geared for 2-year-olds to maybe 8 or 9 years old.
Okay.
And they'll be given a bag to put all their goodies in. They'll be going from one station to another, and at each station there's going to be some sort of a backdrop, and then characters, a lot of Disney characters, storybook characters, comic book characters.
So the kids get to have a kick out of seeing some of the heroes.
Not scary ones.
No chainsaws?
No chainsaws, no.
No horror movie characters?
Those are
anything
out,
like that?
yeah,
Okay.
maybe someday, but maybe they'll have an adult
Yeah, if there's an adult one
later
in the future.
or something like that. And then after they go through that process, there'll be juice and some sort of a snack for them. And this year, I think because of kind of parent demand or parent interest, they're going to have a food truck there, and Optimus will be selling coffee and hot chocolate. Just after going through that process, sometimes you're hungry.
Sure.
And the kids get a treat and parents don't. So they kind of wanted to accommodate them too.
Yeah.
But parents can go online to the Independence Parks and Recreation and Seniors website, and they can sign up there. Sign up, actually they need to do that because we're planning on about 1,200 kids.
Wow.
And the schedule is every 15 minutes they'll have so many kids go through.
Oh, okay.
So it's very,
you want to
very
make sure you have it scheduled in a way that there's not
Right.
a lot of downtime and not everyone's coming at one time.
right. They're hoping to have a few on-site, tickets, but they'd like to do everything ahead of time.
Okay.
And so it is important to go onto their website. I think, they're advertising on Facebook, Mom to Mom, a lot of different websites, so.
Okay. Awesome. Now, I believe when we were talking before the show, I was supposed to ask about the sweatshirt, the hoodie you have on.
Yes,
Is
this
the
hood,
logo?
this is a hoodie for the volunteers, and I won't get up and turn around, but it says volunteer on the back. And I thought about doing the rest of my stuff, the rest of my head kind of so I look like a stem, but I didn't do that today.
Okay.
I would have just kind of disappeared, wouldn't I?
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
But the volunteers will be wearing these. Other than it's the high school kids will be in costume.
Right.
So, and they love that. They love to do
And that's October 15th?
that. October 15th.
October 15th.
So
Friendly
just
Forest.
a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's coming up. It's coming up. Awesome. Anita,
Yes.
Greens Market.
Yes, once again.
Yes.
Our Greens Market is always held the first Saturday in December. And last year we moved our location to the Calvary Lutheran Church on Bluegrass, which is the only church on Bluegrass, accessed off of M15 just north of the village. And the Greens Market is always the same hours, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. This is our 25th anniversary.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing
Yeah.
already? I've been Greens Market chair for 10 years, and really it's been a very fun activity for me, and I've enjoyed working with it. Because it is our silver anniversary, we're going to be offering some very special things to the public. Last year we had our premier collection, And this year, Premier Collection will involve quite a few lovely arrangements in silver containers.
Oh.
That's not all. We have some other special stuff. We're going to focus on something for everyone, which we always do anyway. But we're going to be making more of the medium size arrangements. There was quite a demand for those last year, and so we like to be public friendly, and we're going to do that. We sell resin roping starting in October, and that can, if you don't buy resin roping from a garden club member or don't happen to know one, you can order resin roping, which is triple mix, very beautiful, Michigan grown, fresh and lovely, very lush. You can order it from our website, www.clarkstongardenclub.org. And so that order form will be appearing on the website in October. So people who wish to do it that way, they could go online and get that.
Can you tell me more about the types of items that are in the Greensburg? I mean, I know it's obviously different arrangements.
Yes, it's all fresh greens arrangements. And we do a good job of adding preservative, and we give the buyers tips how to keep these fresh and lovely, because the greens market is at the beginning of December, and people want those to last. And so we show our customers how they can do that. We do custom arrangements. We can do arrangements in their container, or we can provide a container if they have a certain personality of a container that they want their arrangement to be in. We can furnish that if they don't happen to have that. We have a very knowledgeable group who does arranging. Some of us, not myself, but some of the club is actually professional floral arrangers.
Wow. What kind of turnout are you guys expecting this time around?
Well, it's hard for me to say numbers, but I'm going to say by the time 4 o'clock rolled around, there was hardly anything left. Shop early.
So show up early if you want your pick of the different items and things.
That would be a great suggestion.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Awesome. Now, Jeff, let's go back to you. Let's talk about the wine party.
Ah, the wine party. I don't know, I think this is our 16th or 17th year doing this.
Oh, wow.
Started off as just an idea, and now it's 550 or so paying customers will show up. We take over Bourdines Nursery. If you've ever been out there and you walk in, the first part of the nursery has got the stuff in it, chairs and those kinds of things, and you look off to the left and you see the plants out there. Well, on October 27th, there won't be plants out there. All be wine and food and lots of fellowship. Thing we found is it just turns into a friendly night. In fact, I think we have a video that
Yes,
we
we
could
do.
queue up that in fast speed shows what happens for the
Little
evening.
montage.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, let's take a look at that video.
The warm smells of local food and sounds of pouring wine filled the air on the night of the Taste of the Holidays. More than 400 people attended the event at Bourdines Nursery. Restaurants from all over Oakland County were there, including Max and Irma's, Rochester's Brewery Company, LA Cafe, Lakes Grill, McPhee's, and more. Wines and local beers were also tasted from all over the world. Some of these areas were Italy, California, Washington State, Argentina, Chile, New Zealand, and Spain. Proceeds will go to multiple local and international projects: Scamp Picnic, Boy Scouts, scholarships, Rotary Youth Exchange, Shoes for Kids, and more. For more information on this event and future events, log into www.clarkstonrotary.org.
Awesome.
Fun night. Fun night.
Looks fun, looks entertaining.
Yeah.
Looks like you guys have a good time.
The biggest problem we have is the thing is supposed to be over at 8:30.
Ah.
And we're pulling the tables down and people are still standing there. So it's just a
Well,
fun
good
night.
conversation, wine's flowing. I can see how people might linger.
And for those who haven't been up to Parker Hilltop Brewery, they will be there with their food.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, due to liquor license laws, we can't have their beer there, but their food will be there. So one of the new restaurants for that evening.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I've gotten to visit there before. Seems like a nice place.
yeah, it's good fun.
Yeah.
Good fun.
Well, good deal. And you also wanted to talk about shoes for kids. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, the fall is our really busy time, and you may have heard in the news that our Attorney General was trying to ban any solicitation on the streets. And it turns out the law apparently says if a transaction takes place, it's allowable. So the way the city of the village of Clarkston and Independence Township and we have interpreted it, and hopefully it'll go through, we will be able to sell the newspaper. So we
Okay.
sell a newspaper, we make it, it's our own Clarkston Rotary News. Our own newspaper, we'll sell that and be able to solicit money on the streets. And it's that money that pays for the 400, give or take, a pair of shoes that we will put on kids
Okay.
the second weekend in December. So for a while, we were really scared that we wouldn't be able to do
Right.
that solicitation, but that's
So
where
it
we
seems
get the
as
money.
though you can't really do donations, but as long as there's kind of an exchange, then that's what seems to be allowable.
Right.
Okay.
That's the way we think it's going to work.
Okay.
To be determined, I
To be
guess,
determined, who
and,
knows?
Yeah, so.
But you said that provides 400 pairs of shoes?
Right, 400 shoes, we try and give the shoes and the boots, and then thanks to our friends in the community, the Optimists are there, and maybe you
Yeah.
want to tell a little
Yeah,
bit
the-
about what
the
you do.
The Optimists provide socks. So we've got the shoes, the boots, and the socks. Most of that is through donations just from our club members.
Sure.
In the form of money and in the form of stocks. So that's something that we've done for quite a few years, haven't we?
Yeah. And then third group that we don't have here today is the Lions Club.
Right.
They bring in some doctors and we do an initial screening, eye screening
That's right.
for
That's right.
everybody that comes in. And I think last year they caught about 50 kids that needed something further.
Wow.
Whether they actually went to full-blown glasses or not, I don't know, but there were some kids that really needed some more work done to them. So it was a good screening process.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it's nice to get that feedback and then know, hey, everything's all set, or hey, look into this. There could be problems. You know?
right, yeah. So 3 clubs doing 3 different things there, and
It's always nice when the different groups can come together and help each other
Right.
out, and
Right.
you know.
yeah. Just as long
Eye
as you don't
screening,
steal my
socks,
member, that's all.
Well, I have to imagine there's a fair amount of membership overlap, maybe.
Actually, there is a fair amount.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Little bit.
Yeah, I did a presentation on shelter box that we've talked about
Yes,
years past to an Optimist club in Bloomfield Hills, and found out that one of the guys in it was a Bloomfield Hills Rotarian too. So
There
that
you go.
happens.
Well, does anyone else have anything they wanted to add or comment on before we kind of wrap up?
Well, could I recap?
You sure can.
what-
Actually, let's everyone kind of recap your
Okay.
dates and times.
All right.
That's exactly what I wanted to
right.
say.
There you go.
I wanted to say, Greens Market, Clarkston Garden Club. It will be happening on Saturday, December 3rd, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Awesome. Friendly Forest.
Friendly Forest, Saturday, October 15th, from 3 until 6 p.m.
Wine
And the
party?
Wine party on Thursday instead of a Saturday, from
Thursday,
6:30 to 8:30.
Awesome.
October 27th.
Awesome. Good deal. Well, thank you everyone for coming out for another episode of Service for the Community. But that's all we have for you today. We'll see you guys next time.